Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. It's such a pleasure to speak to you. You look fabulous. So, an easy one first. Whether or not people have seen the Cronenberg 1988 version, what can they expect from this version of Dead Ringers?
Oh gosh, I think that they can expect something a bit fresh and new, something that people have never seen before, and it's a very exciting, chaotic ride that I'm very intrigued for people to watch.
And what can you tell us about your character specifically?
My character, her name is Genevieve, and she is an actress as well, which is kind of funny. I love that bit of meta in it, and she's warm and strong and generous and patient as she can be, and happens to get wrapped up in a bit of chaos in the show.
And what was the preparation like? Did you go back and watch the original, or did you rely on the script? And then, of course, kind of, all the medical elements of the show as well. Did you have to do your own research? What was the prep like?
I fortunately didn't have to do too much research, at least on the medical end. We had professionals in every regard, scientists and gynecologists and doctors helping on set. And I rewatched the David Cronenberg version just to sort of tonally get a feel for what we were doing. But yeah, the character is very much a lot of me. So I think I just sort of pulled from my own well spring for this one.
And I mean, it must have been difficult for Rachel playing this dual role, but also for everyone else on set. I mean, how did it work kind of on a practical level? And how was it maybe something completely new than you might have had on another set before?
I thought it was so much fun, the twinning of it all. And Kitty Hawthorne was Rachel's body double. And so that made it very helpful to have these two people to work off of. And I think that the most challenging bit was just coming back from when they swapped and then remembering, okay, so now I'm talking to Rachel and doing this, and this is this person, and so on. And it was kind of a fun little reintegration every time we got back on set. And yeah, it was very fun. It was very, very fun. Challenging, but fun.
And one of the things that really struck me about it was this very specific tone, because it's the body horror, it's very dark, it's also very funny, very sexy. Was that something that was a real appeal for you? And then even when you've watched it back now, like what an amazingly unique show in that regard.
Yes, I don't think that there's anything like it. It is dark, and it is incredibly funny and truthful in many, many ways, and all of it appeals, every single bit.
It made me realize that, is it still quite radical to be exploring things like female pleasure, whether it be, talking about sex, but also, the voracious appetite, even just for food. And I don't know, it feels like we're still breaking taboos in that respect on screen.
Yeah, I think unfortunately we are. Depends on what circle you're in, but yeah, and I think it's just such a pleasure to be a part of something that's allowing people to observe that and enjoy it and find it pleasurable to watch and experience and hopefully integrate into their own lives.
And what do you hope people will take away? Because obviously, it's funny, it's dark, but then, there's some real issues talking about women's health and kind of putting that more at the center of things. What do you think some of the takeaways could be?
I hope people take away how easy it can be to have these conversations and to talk about these things. And we all come from many of these experiences that we see in the show. And I hope people have an exciting, interesting experience watching it.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for your time. Really enjoy the evening. Thank you.